The zygomatic region or your cheekbone area impacts the attractiveness of your face in a major unexpected way. They are also one of the most looked for features when recruiters look for models. You can see this for yourself as most models have an impressive mid-face region. In today's video, I will discuss how your cheekbones impacts important ratios of facial attractiveness, those being the width of your face, the width of your nose, the perception of your eye spacing, and the perception of the width of the lower third. All highly important ratios. We will also cover how look marks in the cheekbones can impact the rest of the face and other additional information related to the attractiveness of the zygomas. This video, like many others, will be split into many parts. In the first part, we will discuss how bizygomatic width affects your facial ratios. In the second one, we'll talk about look marks in the zygomatic width. And in the last one, we'll analyze what makes for striking modeling cheekbones. If you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look marks and advice, link will be down in the description. If you want to read more about topics like these, you can check out my blog at nearfacerating.com. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So first things first, let's discuss how the zygomatic bones affects your face as a whole. It's not actually their height that does that. That's a discussion for later. It's the bizygomatic width that matters. Let me explain how. Your bizygomatic width, or the width of your cheekbones at their widest point, is a measurement we use in many important ratios used to determine facial attractiveness. Let's start with FWHR, or facial width to height ratio. Facial width to height ratio is correlated with such things as dominance, dark triads, short-term attraction, physical robustness, and more. And we get this measurement by dividing the face width measured by the widest point at the zygomas by the mid-face height. So having cheekbones that are not wide, for example, will result in a weak facial width to height ratio. Next, your bizygomatic width affects how wide your nose is perceived because we get the nose width to face width ratio by dividing the width of the face at the widest point by the width of your nose, and if your cheekbones are wide, the nose will appear to be smaller. But if the cheekbones are narrow, this will put more stress on the nose, making it appear bigger. The next thing your zygomatic bone affects is the perception of your eye spacing. We get the eye separation ratio by dividing the interpupillary width by the bizygomatic width. Increasing the cheekbone width in most cases will result in closer set eyes, or decreasing them will result in wider set eyes. Keep in mind this is not always guaranteed because we have to factor in interpupillary width as well. And finally, the last feature to be affected is the perception of your lower third, because the width of the cheekbones affects your bizygomatic by bigonial width, making the jaw appear either too wide or too narrow for your face. Of course, this important given to the zygomatic or cheekbones width can be used to your advantage because it can be changed both naturally or with soft surgery. When it comes to the natural options, your bizygomatic width can only be changed if you were previously overweight and got very lean, which will remove the subcutaneous fat in your cheekbones, decreasing their width. For the surgical option, you have more flexibility. You can either surgically remove the fat or add to their width through fillers, which are safe and non-intrusive but temporary, or implants, which are more intrusive but more of a permanent solution. So you can greatly enhance your looks by increasing or decreasing your bizygomatic width. Another thing that horizontally grown, projected, and prominent cheekbones allow for is that model hollow sought-after look that all models have with a visible OG curve. This, of course, is only perceived if you are very lean still. Another thing you can notice that models have is well-developed zygomatic arches. As for the cheekbone height, it is determined by their closeness to the eyes and how far away they are from the gonian. While having higher set cheekbones is a striking feature, I do not consider it an overall attractiveness deal breaker. So what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.